All right, welcome to our second protocol for mental health for PD. We want to thank the Parkinson's Foundation for the support for this series. We'll start with a centering, moment of silence, just kind of tuning in. Just allow the eyes to close, get comfortable in the chair, sitting upright. As you exhale, letting go of tension, tightness, any sort of holding we might feel in the body. Beginning to bring a little bit more breath in, expanding through the abdomen, the ribs, the chest. Let's add a pause. We inhale and pause. Exhale and pause. And on the next breath, we'll start moving. So we'll start with the hands. We'll do some mobilization of the joints, open, close. And then we'll do one open, one closes. Very good. Bring the hands to interlace, rotate the wrist. And then rotate the other direction. All right, press the arms out. Bring them back in, warming up through the elbows. Push out. And I want you to stay with the sensation. As you feel the stretch, you might feel it in the muscle, maybe in the joint. Trying to feel that sensation and stay with it. All right, open the arms out. And then bring the arms a little bit side to side. So we'll inhale up. And we'll exhale to the side. Coming just to shoulder height. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. All right, we'll switch it up as if we're picking something up, and then we'll go up and separate the hands. Again, go up, down as if you're picking something up. Expand through the chest. Very good. One more time like that. And then we'll bring it the other direction. We'll go from the outside in. Inhale, and then exhale. Trying to make the breath just a little bit deeper as we bring awareness to the breath. All right, we'll finish right here, and then we'll roll the shoulders. So we'll go up and around, big circles. Try to make them sticky, where it's a little bit slower pace than we normally move. And again, notice sensation in the shoulders. Switch direction. You might feel it a little bit in the neck or the upper back. And coming back to center. All right, lift the leg up. We'll start from the bottom now. Rotating the foot, getting that joint. And rotating the other direction. And then we'll curl the toes under and open the toes like a star. Curl under. And notice when you curl under how you feel the bottom of the feet kind of wake up. There's a lot of little muscles there. So notice that. All right, and then release that leg down. It's kind of heavy. And then lift the other leg up and then rotate. And bring it the other direction. And then curl the toes, open them wide. And one more time. All right, drop the feet down and then lift the heels up Lean back a little bit until you feel a little bit of the abdominals engaged and lift the toes up. Shift forward, lift the heels, lift the toes. One more time, lift the heels and lift the toes. All right, holding onto the knees, we rotate, warming up through the back. So you go to the side, to the front, to the side, and to the back again. Let's go the other direction. And we come back to center. Bring the arms out to the side, push the walls, and then come over to the side. So somebody's kind of lengthening you and reaching you in that direction. Keep the wrist, so you're on the side like a T, like the letter T. That's it, yeah, to the side. And then you're going side to side as you flex on the wrist. Very nice. And then come back to center. Release and draw the hands facing forward and sit into the seated mountain position. Chest is lifted, chin is tucked. Okay, we're going to find some sounds here. So we're going to go inhale up, and on the exhale, we're going to go ha. Pull energy. Yes. Inhale, pull prana. Ha. Open from the side. We're going to pull prana from the side. Prana is just energy. Ha. Waking up a little bit. Ha. One more time. Ha. Reach those arms up and overhead as tall as you can. And then on the exhale, come into a twist. As you find a twist, find something to look up all the way into the back. Inhale, reach up. So it could be anything, right? It could be a doorknob, right? A chair, anything you can find behind you that you can keep your gaze at, and that'll give you a way to ground into the present moment so the mind doesn't just shift from thing to thing. Let's do that one more time. When you go into that twist, it could be the same thing you're looking at or different thing. Ideally, an object that is neutral, right? Doesn't carry any emotion, like a picture or something like that. Inhale, reach up. And on the exhale, move over towards the side. And coming back to center. Bring the elbows to touch. If it's too much for your shoulder, you can always keep the elbows closer to the chest. Otherwise, we'll lift them to shoulder height. And then we'll squeeze open. Bring the shoulders to squeeze in the back. Bring them back. Forearms, elbows touch, hands touch. Very nice. Open squeeze. Okay, we're going to find a little bit of sound here again, which just help us ground in the present moment. So we'll go inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to go ah. Inhale. Ah. One more time. Ah. Back to center. So notice when you're making those sounds, there's no thinking about anything else but what you're doing. We're going to do the sound E. Breathe in. E. Two more times. Inhale. E. Open. E. And then come back to center. Take a moment. Deep breath in, full breath out. Again, deep breath in, full breath out. All right, we're going to exercise the eyes, but it also helps us kind of focus in the present moment. You're going to bring the thumb in towards you, never lose sight of it, and then bring it out. Again, bring it in, bring it out. Follow it to the side. You can turn your head with it. Again, never losing sight of the thumb. Bring it back to center. You'll know what you're doing because I'll tell you. Lower it down. Come back up. Bring it up. And bring it back. And then bring that hand down. Close your eyes. Take a moment to rest the eyes. All right, we do that same thing on the other side. So first we bring it forward. A few times and out. Forward and out. And then we go to the side. Turn the head. Bring it back. Bring it down. Come back up and then bring it up. Very nice. And then coming back to center. All right, we'll sit all the way into the back of the chair. We'll take a moment. We'll inhale. We'll pause for a second or two. Exhale, fully drawing the belly into the spine, right? Navel into the spine. And then hold that breath out. Again, inhale. Add that gentle pause at the top. Exhale. Hold out. Do that 2 more times. After you finish with the next one, just let the breath return to normal. Okay, we're going to move the neck in some gentle circles. I'm glad you can't hear my neck because it's making all kinds of sounds. It doesn't really feel, it feels okay. It doesn't sound very good. So some days are like that, right? The knees pop, the neck, the hips. Switch direction if you haven't done so, moving nice and slow. All right, find the first direction, but this time we'll stop if we feel like a trigger point, like something is like tight. You can stop in that area and take a breath. And then continue the circle. Take a breath if you find another trigger point. Do one more like that, all the way around, stopping if needed. And we'll go the other direction and do the same thing. Stopping when needed. And we'll come back to center. Tuck the chin in, let the ear come over towards the shoulder. On that same side, look down towards your chest, or like that area of the elbow. Next breath, slowly come back to center. Take a pause. Exhale, bring the ear to the shoulder on the other end. Look down towards your elbow and chest area. And slowly come back to center. Just say some yes, slowly. Movement of up and down as if we're saying yes. And then we'll tilt the head as if we're saying maybe. All right, come back to center. 2 shoulder rolls back, just 2. And then we'll come forward on the chair, right? We took a little break back there. Now we sit forward. All right, we'll move the spine. So we'll lift the chest and then round, holding the knees. Come back up. Finding some gentle cat-cows. Let's do one more each. On the next cat, right, around the back, we hold it, chin in. And then we bring it back to center. All right, we're gonna warm up the hips. So we'll open out to the side, bring it back in, and then extend the leg long. So we warm up hip and knee. Open, in, push it out. Let's do that one more time. All right, let's do the other leg. All right, keep both legs straight. and then come down halfway, just below the knees, unless you want to go a little deeper. Make sure the feet are flexed. Come up, inhale, reach up. On the exhale, come on the outside knee, keep the other arm up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale on the outside knee. Okay, this time you're gonna go up. You're gonna bend one leg. So let's say we're bending the right leg, and then we're gonna come over and twist over to the side. If it's too much to lower the elbow to the leg, you can always like do this instead. Open the arms instead of resting the elbow on the leg. It's the same thing. It's just which one is more comfortable. Very nice. Come back to center. We'll bring that leg to be straight. The other leg is bending. And then you're doing whichever twist you did on the other side. The one that's a little lower or the one that's a little higher. Very good. Yeah, you can do that one. That one's good too. So you're twisting the arm to the opposite leg and then come back to center. Let's do some of those contralaterals. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, left knee. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Waking up the brain. Very nice. If you want, you can do the foot instead, which you have to reach a little bit. If you prefer, you can stay with the knee. Very nice. Even if you bend the knee, you can still touch the toes, right? It doesn't have to be straight, but if you can do it straight, then go for it. One more each side. And then coming back to center. All right, we're doing an S with the spine. As we open the legs, we come forward, and then we round the back and come back all the way up from the bottom to the top. Releasing the muscles of the back, waking up the abdominal muscles. All right, next time I come down, I'm gonna rest here on the forearms. We're gonna do a little pumping of the stomach, in and out. Remember, these are the abdominal muscles coming in and out. If you had a big snack, don't pump, right? Ideally on empty stomach or sort of empty. Keep pumping in and out. We're gonna use these abdominal muscles in just a moment. All right, and then come back up. Whew, definitely an increase in heart rate with that one. So we sit forward. We're gonna find that shh sound. If you notice, when you do shh, the abdominal muscles engage. There's no other way of making that sound by engaging the lower abs, right? Your TAs, your transversus abdomen. So we're gonna work like this. So you stay there. I'm gonna come to the side so you see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go inhale, shh, and I'm gonna lean back a little bit without rounding the back. Your back is straight. Shh. Okay, let's do it together. So we go, breathe in, lean a little forward, and then go back. Shh. Make sure you don't touch the back of the chair. Shh. Shh. I feel like I need to drink water. Shh. After this. One more time. Shh. Shh. Okay, come back to center. Take a breath in and breath out. Now you know what that feeling is like, right? You're now rounding the back. You're using the muscles to bring the trunk back. Let's do it without the sound. So I'm going to lean back a little bit. If you can keep the legs on the floor, or you can lift the foot. Or some of you might be able to lift both feet, right? If you do a lot of abdominals and Pilates, come back, switch, lift. Very nice. Let's do one more each side. Last one. All right, come back, rest a little bit forward so your back kind of stretches a bit. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. All right, the next one, you're gonna go elbow to the knee. They don't have to touch, but they are gonna lift. And you're gonna rotate the elbow slightly out. Hold it here. That's it, very good. Come back to center. Yeah, all you're doing is leaning just a little bit back, lifting elbow and knee. They're not touching, but you are bringing the elbow on the outside. And you know you're doing it right because your obliques, the side muscles wake up. Come back. We're just doing 3 each side, so we don't have a lot of these. Very nice. Switch. And then the other side. Last one. All right, we'll stretch these muscles that we worked just now. So reach over towards the side. If your shoulder hurts, you can keep the hand on the hip. Okay, hold the back of the head and then drop the elbow slightly to the outside. Doesn't have to be low, but it has to be on the outside to stretch the back a bit and the obliques. Release. We go over to the other side, just straight out to the side. That's it. And then hold the back of the head and just gently bring it to the outside. And then we come back to center. All right, hands go right here on the chair. You're gonna lift the chest up and press the hands into the chair, into the camel pose or cobra. Look over to the side. See how far you can look with your eyes? Come back to center. Now you look down towards your chest, but keep lifting the chest to the chin. Come back to center. Look over to the other side, over your other shoulder. See how far back you can look with your eyes. Come back to center and then bring it all the way down again. And then back to center and we'll release and you can just move the arms a little bit. Right, we're gonna come on this side here and you're gonna move a little bit back and then the leg behind can be right here, right? Especially if I have hip pain or anything like that, you can stay here. If you wanna go a little farther back, you can. So you bring it to whatever is comfortable. Square the hips, I'm gonna bring the arms here. And then the arm on the outside is gonna go back. You're gonna open and do a circle. Think like a full circle. Very nice, nice and gentle. So all you're doing is rotating, rotating the arm. We do two one way and then we do two the other way. Notice how slow I'm going, right? Yes, that's it. And then come back to center and then rest the hands right here on the leg and see if you can straighten out the back leg a little bit more. Very good. You guys are looking good. So remember, the leg that has the knee bent, you're kind of turning towards that side. That's it. That's it. And then come back to center. We'll take a pause before we do the other side. So take an inhale and an exhale. All right, we go to the other side. So get used to adjusting yourself here on the chair. And then again, I can start here, maybe go a little deeper. It doesn't really matter. The hips are squared to where the knee is bent, right? The arms come here in front of your chest. And then it's the outside arm, the same as the leg that's circling twice. It's a full circle. Unless my shoulder hurts, of course, then it's not going to be a full circle. It'll be a half circle. And then once you finish that second, you go the other direction. Take control of that arm, nice and slow. Very nice. And then you come back to center and you lean on top of the leg. So both hands come on top of your front leg. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, and then slowly coming back to center. All right, we're gonna eagle the legs and the arms, but if it's uncomfortable to eagle the legs, just eagle the arms, right? So that means I'm gonna cross the leg and then I'm gonna cross the arms and I'm gonna try to bring the elbow and the other elbow to touch as best we can, right? Sometimes it's a little higher on the forearm and that's okay. We're gonna lift the elbow slightly up. We're gonna arch the back just a bit and then exhale and round a bit, bringing the elbows into the quad muscle. Inhale up, exhale down. We just do 3. Inhale up and down. All right, switch the cross of the arms and then switch the cross of the legs. And again, first we lift and hold that little back bend. Then we bring down, up, And one more time. Very good, beautiful. And then come back to a seated mountain. So that's just a tall position with the arms on this side. See if the eyes want to close, if your shoulders want to relax. See if you feel anything in the fingertips, right? Tingly, warm sensation. If you feel anything there, that's energy, right? If you don't, you might next time. All right, we're going to stand either behind the chair, or if you have trouble with balance, remember you need a second chair in front. You can hold on to that chair that's in front of you. So we're coming behind the chair. Now wait for everybody to get there. If you prefer to stay seated, you can, right? Si prefieren quedarse sentados, está bien. All there. I'll wait. Now remember, you can work a little bit standing, and then if you're like, okay, I'm done with this, you can always sit, right? You're on your own bus. I'm just here to guide you, but you listen to your body. All right, we'll start opening the feet a little bit. And then if I need the chair, I'll just move one arm forward and back. If I don't need the chair, then I'll just move a little bit side to side, loosening up a bit through the spine. This is one of these movements that is needed every day, right? You want to loosen up through the spine. You want that arm swing. All right, we move the arms forward and back. Now let the arms be kind of like heavy, like as if you had no bones, and it's just like flat. No bones, empty sleeves. Very nice, beautiful. All right, on the next breath, if you need to hold on and just lift the legs, okay? We're gonna lift the legs next. If I'm able to lift arm and leg, then I'm gonna lift opposite arm to the leg. I can always do it holding on if needed. So you always stay facing forward. I just like to turn around so you get different views. All right, and then come back to a standing mountain pose. See if you can deepen the breath. Allow the shoulders to relax. All right, we're gonna open the feet a little bit. I'm gonna find some of these movements we did when we were seated. So remember this one we did at the beginning to warm up, where I brought your arms side to side and I said to stay at shoulder height. Now we're gonna be shifting the weight. So we'll bring the weight to the left and bring the arms to the right. Weight to the right, arms to the left. That's it, beautiful. Find like a little sway. Yeah, as if we're moving in the wind with grace. Gentle, gentle. Very good. Okay, we're gonna do this one next. Now, if you're able to go a little deeper, you go a little deeper. If not, you stay with me, okay? So it goes like this. You're gonna go down, and then the arms are gonna go up, and you're gonna look to the sky and down. Well, we don't see the sky because we're inside, but the ceiling. Open. So go as deep as you want, loosening up through the hips. Very nice. Good job. Beautiful. One more. All right, coming back to center. Now we're gonna go as if we're picking something up right above our shoulder on this side here. Bring it down and then put it on the other side. And you're just bringing it side to side. Follow the hands with your eyes. One more time. All right, now we go up, around once, and then outside, in, and once. Now, if you want, you can bend the knees on the way up and on the way down. On both ends, that is. You go in, then you go from the outside. You got to think about it, otherwise you forget which one you did. That's what we want to do with mental health, right? We want to be in the present moment all the time. And when the mind wanders, we come back. Very good. Last one. All right, and then come back. We go back into mountain. We'll take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, we're going to open for warrior two. So warrior two, remember, it's like this. Your legs are wide, the front knee is bent, and the back leg is straight. Okay. Back, if I need to hold on with the front hand, the one that has the knee that's bent. This arm is going to go again in circle, but only the arm. Try not to move your trunk from where it is. Two, and you go the other direction. One, and two. And then back to warrior two. Back to warrior two, just twice. And then turn the toes in, lower the hands down. When you're ready, find warrior two to the other side. So back toe slightly in. Now the front knee is bent. You keep the chair there. I move it so you can see my legs. The arms are like this. Remember, now we're moving the other arm. So if you need to hold on with this hand. And then you circle. One, two, and then we go the other direction. Nice and gentle. Just one arm is moving. The other one is nice and still. Beautiful. Come back to center. That's it, right? Turn, and then we'll toe heel the feet. Back into our mountain pose. If you want to take a deep inhale and a full exhale, letting go of any tension we might be picking up with these movements. Inhale. All right, we have a down dog. So you're staying where you are, you hold on to the chair, and then you press the hips back. So this is one of those that if you're seated and you have a chair in front of you, you can hold on to the other chair and press the hips back. So if you know you're staying seated for these classes, it's nice to have a second chair there so we can find a little bit of a modification to the pose. Next breath, bring your right foot forward. We go warrior one this time. So remember, warrior one, stay there. Front knees bent, back leg is straight. Your arms can go up and above the head, or you hold on with one hand on the chair. See if your shoulders can go over the hips. Los hombros encima de las caderas, no echados para adelante. That's it. That's the one. All right, straight front leg. We're going to fold forward halfway. Both legs are straight now. Press all the way back, 1 or 2 steps to down dog. We switch legs. The first one is a warrior one. Front knee bend, back leg straight. Arms can stay right here. If I'm doing one arm up, lift the other one. If you're doing both, they both come along the ear. Great. Straighten out the front knee, nice and slow, folding forward over that leg. Pressing all the way back again into down dog. See if your chest can go a little lower towards the floor. And then slowly inhale and come back up. Walk slowly to the front. If you need to hold on to the chair, hold on. Otherwise, arms come on the side for mountain. Okay, let's work a little bit on balance. So we'll open for tree pose. Remember, your foot can stay on the floor, or you can bring it below the knee and press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. So whichever you're doing. And the arms can stay holding onto the chair. If you want to release one arm, maybe both. If you release both, make sure you have you're steady on your leg. Very good. A whole forest of trees. All right, that leg, the one that was in tree, you're gonna send it back. The foot, stay there. The foot can lift or you can touch with your toes down below, whichever is comfortable. And then the arm that was out, the same arm, you're gonna lift it up if you can, or hold on to the chair. So everybody's gonna be different here. And they're all perfectly fine. Very nice. And then release. We won't hold that too long since we had it in chair and tree. All right, shake off the leg a little bit before we go into tree pose on the other side. So you open. Again, both arms can be here, or now I hold on with this arm, and this one is the one that's up. Again, that leg comes back and slowly bring it behind you. Same arm that was out, unless you have both, you can bring both, or you can lift one only. Again, we're not gonna be here too long. And then release, kind of walk it off a little bit. Got it? All right, let's do wide legs. So you can do wide legs, right? Wide legs as you feel comfortable. Halfway, or if you want to go a little lower, you can go to the seat of the chair, right? You don't have to. You can stay up here with me. But if you want a little bit more of a stretch in the back. All right, next breath, slowly finding your way back and coming back into that standing position of mountain pose. Take a deep inhale, allow the body to relax completely on your exhale. Okay, next one we're gonna work with is chair pose. You can bend just a little, right? We can work on the chair a little higher, or if you wanna work on the chair a little lower, that's up to you. They're both right because they're both strengthening the knee at different ranges of motion. So they're both perfectly fine. So as I find the chair, I'm gonna bring my arms behind me, and then I'm gonna go up, all the way straight up, arms above the head. Again, bend the knee. We're gonna do this 5 times. I should have said 3 times because now I'm about done with this. Let's do it one more time. They're hard. It's like big muscles in the legs. You have to work hard. And then exhale and release. Find mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, Richard. You have more than us. Strong. That's good. All right. On the next breath, we'll come back to seated. And that's good. You have more than me, you go for it, right? Maybe you have more energy, and that's okay. And if you have less, you're like, okay, it's been a long day. I'm taking just 2. That's great. That shows you're a yogi. Listen to your body. All right, let's do a gentle circle all the way around. Nice and slow, a little slower than how we were moving earlier. And the other direction. Very good. Come back. Nice slow breath in. And then on a breath out, I'm going to fold either just to my knees or maybe all the way down to my feet. So you choose if where it's comfortable for you. If it's too much to go all the way down because of your back, just stay here. Now engage your back. We're going to do a little flow here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the leg in. Round a little bit through the back. Release. Inhale, all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the other leg in. Round a little bit. Yeah, you hold the knee and you bring the leg in. Inhale up. And then exhale again. We fold either arms to the legs or all the way to the feet. Let's do that one more time on each side. You go inhale up. Exhale. Knee in. Round a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, knee in, round a little bit. Now we go all the way down or halfway, right? Hands to the legs or hands all the way down to the feet. It's like a forward fold. Yeah, either one, they're both the same. Very nice. And then on the next breath, we come back to center. All right, let's work with the hips a bit. So we'll rotate the leg a couple times each direction. So out and then in. And then we're gonna come into figure four stretch. So if I need to keep the foot down below, crossing the foot and dropping the knee, you stay there. If you're able to bring the foot up here and it's not uncomfortable, there'll be a stretch, right? It's not gonna be super comfortable, but there won't be pain, right, on the knee or the hip. So pick which one you're comfortable with. And then you can stay there or you can fold slightly forward over that leg. So it's like a seated figure four, seated pigeon. Okay, slowly come back and then lower the foot and draw the leg in. So stay there. You have like that little triangle, you're drawing the leg in, getting the outer part of the leg to stretch. And slowly release it. You can move the leg a little bit in and out. All right, so find the other side, do a couple rotations, out and then in. And then place the foot anywhere that is comfortable, down here or up here. And of course, one side is different than the other, so just listen to your body. Again, lower the foot a little bit, draw the leg in towards your shoulder slightly. And slowly release. Move a little bit the legs. All right, we're gonna work with some of those warriors, but seated. So we'll come to the front of the chair. And remember, if the leg back here is not comfortable, you can bring it in front. So put it anywhere that is comfortable. All right, we begin with our warrior two. And then we'll transition to a side angle. So the arm comes here, and then you reach the arm. It's a straight line from the edge of the foot all the way to the toes. Very good. Keep your chest to me, to the front. That's the one. Okay, come back. Hold the chair behind you, and then reach all the way back. Revolved warrior. Try to keep the chest open. Yeah, don't close the chest down like this. Come back, warrior two. We're gonna do them one more time each. Come into the forearm, push away, bring that arm through the front and to the side. Come back, hold the chair in the back, reach the arm all the way back. Very nice. And then come back to center. Just rotate those shoulders up and back a couple times. And then bring the legs in. We'll take a moment before we do the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, this leg is gonna go here. This leg is gonna go straight. We're gonna find that same sequence on this side. Keep the chest and the hips to me. That's it. Yeah, just this knee. And then you go side angle. Come back, hold the chair, reach all the way back. Come back, warrior two. Side angle, one last time. All right, that's the last revolved warrior, exalted warrior. And come back to warrior two. Release the arms down, roll those shoulders a couple times back. And bring the legs in. All right, take a moment as you sit back. And I finish with a twist and then some breathing. So hold the opposite knee, twist a bit to the back. Come back to center and to the other side. Come back to center. And then on the next breath, just sitting comfortably, you can put the hands, palms facing up, palms facing down. If you want to do the relaxation on the ground, right, you can do the mat or you can lay on the sofa, whatever you want to do. You can stay here with me. Just take a moment to tune in to the breath. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, relax from the crown of the head to the bottom of the feet. Again, deep inhale. Exhale, relax completely. Notice if there's any area in the body that is a little bit tight. Maybe there's a little discomfort. Maybe there's injury. See if you can send the breath there and your attention there. See if you can relax it a little bit. Right? Maybe the pain or the discomfort won't go away, but you're able to soften a little bit into that discomfort. Relaxing through the feet, the legs, the hips, lower abdomen, rib cage, above the navel, chest, arms down through the hands and fingers, lower back, middle and upper back. Shoulders soft and just a little bit more away from the ears. Relax through the throat, sides of the neck, back of the neck. Relax the face, letting the tongue drop away from the roof of your mouth, creating space between the eyebrows. Take a moment to take a breath in, hold it at the top for just a second. Exhale, relax it completely, letting all that breath go. Hold the breath out, just a second or two. Do that 3 times. In breath, hold, out breath, hold. After you finish with that, let the breath return to normal. Going to finish with alternate nostril breathing in left nostril breathing. So you're going to take the right hand, you're going to close the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left, close the left, and exhale through the right. In through the right, close, out through the left. Continue. Next time the exhale happens through the left, keep the right side closed and in and out a few rounds only through the left side as we try to calm and relax. After the next round, release that hand down. Just find stillness. Eyes can be closed and you can just relax. Nothing else to do. Begin to slowly deepen the breath, moving the fingers and the toes. Noticing sounds you hear around you. Notice something you're touching or is touching you. See if you can pick up a smell in the room. Maybe a taste in your mouth. Allow the eyes to open and land in a place that seems neutral, right? Any object that is neutral. Release the arms over to the side. We'll take a breath in. Arms come up and overhead. We'll exhale to our center. As you take a moment of gratitude towards yourself, for coming to do the work, you can say your name after Namaste as you thank yourself for practice. Namaste. And I thank you for coming to take the class with me. I'll see most of you on Thursday. Remember, we meet every Thursday for neuroplasticity. And then every Tuesday is a different teacher. So for PD. I'll be at the Move Miami Day, the walk for PD on Saturday. So if it's early, it's like at 8:30. But if it's in Tropical Park, those of you that are here in Miami, they're doing the PD Foundation. They do a walk and people walk, and then there's demonstration and food and all kinds of stuff. So if you're in Miami, you want to check it out. All right, thank you, thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.